Can you hear my family? They're loud. Quite loud, if you ask me. Hello, hi, and welcome back to Gab and Gab. It's been a hot minute. I'm less sweaty, still shiny, but less sweaty this time around, and we have an exciting video for you. And by you, I just mean me, because I'm excited because I am decorating my TBR cart. I'm so excited about this. So, if you watch any of my videos, I pretty much have blatantly said
countless, numerous, over-the-top times that I don't have a bookshelf.
Kind of. I don't think I've ever filmed this, but I have a makeshift shelf that I put my books on, and I'm really running out of room since now I'm really into this whole let's buy books and read them thing. So I really was trying to look for a solution because how I imagine my bookshelf scenario being, I just can't quite do it at the moment. So I didn't want to invest in like a big bookshelf and then like it not be that way in a couple months. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know when you have a vision and it just, the vision can happen but just not at this time? That's where I'm at. But I needed a solution in order to be able to buy more books because I don't want to buy too many more books, but like when I collect, and obviously I'm gonna garner more books, I need a place to put them. So I had seen in other people's videos that they do these TBR carts, and I didn't know what that was about. I was just like, what is this? But I see them decorate it, and it looks really cool. And it's a way to not only decorate, but they put in books that they want to read, or the ones that in their collection that they want to put more in the forefront so that they make an effort more to read it. And I thought, wow.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular.
And here we are. So, this year for me and my boyfriend's anniversary, we decided to give each other gifts that related to each other's hobbies, and I am blessed with this gift, so thank you, boyfriend. So I thought for this video, we would kind of just do a little chat. I would talk about some of the books I'm going to be putting on the TBR cart and also decorating. Now, is it going to be a Mona Lisa? No. And I've seen people do such cute things with their carts, like they do it themed, like people are doing like a fall and spooky theme, and they're choosing like books that are, you know, spooky-esque or like a thriller or like a horror book and putting it on there, and then for winter and Christmas they'll change it up. And I'm thinking maybe for Christmas I will, but I just think for right now, I kind of want to just make this reflect me. I want this cart to be really fun. I want it to reflect pop culture things. I want it just to feel like I'm looking at my personality looking at the cart. So it's just going to be fun, like full of fun little knickknacks, and it's just going to be a work in progress. So we're just going to start decorating it, see how it goes. I'll go through why I'm putting certain things. We'll talk about the books, and yeah. I currently have a book that I'm reading, but like, I'm not going to talk about it because it's a secret video. I hate doing this, but like, every video is kind of secret if you don't talk about it. Like, you didn't know I was doing this. This technically could have been a secret video. You know what I mean? But like, it's a series that I'm working on that I'm kind of excited about. So we'll talk about that later. But like, okay, let's begin. So the first book that I actually want to put on here is, and I've talked about this multiple times, and I've cried about it. I was thinking, like, what book do I want to be associated with? And I feel like I'm going to be associated with this book, even though I haven't read it yet, but I love the movie so much. And that is Winter's Tale by Mark Halperin. I'm so excited to read this. It's my most anticipated book of the year, even though this has been out since the 80s. But it's a new book for me. It's a book that I love the story about. And I've talked about this multiple times on my channel, but if you don't know, it's a, how do you call it? A magical realism story about this man living in New York who wants to change his life around from being a thief. He encounters a young woman, and love happens, but also plot. That's all I can say, because it's a very hard to discuss. If you don't like magical realism, I 100% know you're not going to like this, but This is definitely something I'm waiting specifically in the winter so I can read this. I'm not reading it in the summer or the fall. I'm waiting till it's legitimately winter to read this, or like Christmas, you know what I'm saying? But like, yes. So let's put this here for now. I'm gonna stack it, but I just want to like, I want it in this general. I want it in the middle. Okay. So for a fun little thing, I want to add here, and I'm gonna make this like, I don't know. It depends on the tallness. That's another little factor. But I kind of want to add this little fun dude, and by fun dude I mean Winnie the Pooh. I've had Winnie the Pooh, this particular guy, since freshman year of college. My friend Casey Ray bought me this, and she bought Nana from Peter Pan. And this dude has been my companion anytime I'm feeling anxious or upset. This guy, it's not my dog, it's him. I can never get rid of it. I feel like I'm never going to get rid of him. And I feel like he would bring me such joy to be on my TBR cart, you know. I'm older, like, but I love Winnie the Pooh so much. He's like my favorite character of all time. So I want to kind of have him chilling up top here. He's chilling. He's cool. Okay. I just feel like he should be like chilling with the cart, you know? Taking a nosedive. I don't know. Let's just put him up here for now. I feel like I'm gonna. Okay, so I'm gonna have him up there. I like him up there. I think that's just like cool, him just chilling. Okay, let's talk about something else we're gonna add on here. Okay, this is also one of my thoughts. I take Polaroids
Because I'm quirky and like original.
but one of my kind of newer things is anytime I go on a trip or do something special or go somewhere, I like to take Polaroids of the moments and certain moments in particular. And so I figured, I used to have them actually around my mirror and I would look at them, which I liked, but I figured, why not I add them to the front of my TBR card to be reminded of memories and happiness and just, just a fun adventures, because obviously books are supposed to teleport you to another time, land, anything else. I am not sure if I'm explaining this right, but they're supposed to transport you and make you happy, and this TBR cart makes me happy, and I want to be reminded of things that make me happy. So I kind of have a lot of Polaroids. I just went on a trip, so I have quite a few myself. I won't show you any of the people in here because, like, privacy, but, like, yeah, let me find some location-y ones so I can edit that. Oh, this is of me. One of the things I'm going to show you right now is that in San Francisco, I went to City Lights Bookstore. If you don't know, it's a famous bookstore in San Francisco. Matt Kerouac, who wrote like On the Road, and other famous authors used to go to that bookstore, and also used to go to like a bar pretty close by. So it's a really cool thing that I wanted to check out, and so I have this picture of me at the, just looking at the books. I thought it was pretty cool. So I think I might, they're going to hang a little bit, but do you see my aesthetic, like, how cool is that? So I'll figure out the order, but I wanted to show off this particular photo. We're just going to, I'll do like a quick, like, hurry up thing where I'm like putting them together, but that's an idea. Okay. Speaking of, okay, I never save stuff like this, but now that I have a booktube channel, you have to like do unboxings because they're fun. I love watching unboxings. They're like it's so fun. But I have one book, so I had to go to City Lights and get a book. So my boyfriend bought me a lovely classic, and that is Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. I've actually, a theme, if you didn't watch my last video, which, Google algorithm didn't do it justice, didn't do it very kindly, but I'll leave that in the description below because I'm really proud of that video. I feel like my editing is getting better. Sound quality may not, but the editing is getting better. I love watching movies, and so I actually watched this adaptation, but it's with Ethan Hawke, Gwyneth Paltrow, Robert De Niro, and it made me fall in love with the story of Great Expectations. If you're not aware, it's about this boy named Pip who all of a sudden gets a benefactor to like better his life, and he's in love with this girl that's really wealthy, and he tries to like get with her, but classism and all that fun jazz. Anyway, it's a good story, and I've always wanted to read it, so I really like this edition because, I don't know, it's hard with the ring light, guys. Anyway, there's like a ghoulish woman here, and obviously it's like a very famous part of the book. Yeah. So I actually would like to put this at the bottom. Not that it's at the bottom of my heart or like of my thought process, but I'm just gonna put it here for now as I'm trying to scope things out. Okay, let's go. Let's do another book. Let's just do 2 books at once. Oh my gosh, it's not 2 books at once because that would be me holding 2 books at one time. 2 books back to back. Okay. This is the Doctor Who Myths and Legends Epic Tales from Alien Worlds. This is my signed edition, which is really cool. I've just been in the mood to kind of read this lately. For some reason, I'm just in the mood for like a fun, mythological. This usually happens in the fall for me. I start in fall, I gravitate toward classics and myths and legends, and here we go. I don't know much about the Doctor Who universe, but I'm starting to get into it, so a good way for me to get into it is like, I don't know, read the myths and legends. Where's the gift? You know. So, yeah. Also, we're going to add this one to the bottom here for the time being. It's a little taller, so I may move it, but for the time being there. Okay, let's put another thing. Okay. Fun fact. If you saw my original videos, I don't know if you could tell in the back, but I used to be obsessed with Hello Kitty. Like, literally, that was me in high school, was obsessed with Hello Kitty. So I have a lot of Hello Kitty memorabilia. I didn't keep all of it from that time, but I kept a few things. And one of the things I kept is this Hello Kitty Jelly Belly jar. It's really cute. You see, it's like Hello Kitty. I don't know. You put like treats in here. It's all clean. Okay, nothing is in there, but I thought it would be cool to add this on the cart because I could put like, I don't know, a treat in there or something and like have that be fun. Like, how fun is that? Like, you're rolling around the cart, you know, sometimes you're like reading it and you're like, you know, I need a little snack, I need a little treat, I need a little something, something, you know, a little something, something. Oh wait. Thanks, past Gabby, for looking out for future Gabby. You gotta. I'm doing this because I'm just thinking. I'm thinking smart right now, and I like that.
The 7 husbands. This is me doing this again.
The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I read Daisy Jones in the 6th, and spoiler alert, it's definitely my favorite of the year that I've read so far. But everyone seems to love this particular book, and this was written beforehand. If you're unaware of the synopsis, it's about this woman named Evelyn Hugo that was very a la Elizabeth Taylor, very famous in the golden age of Hollywood. And this reporter thinks she's writing an article about her in her older age, but it turns out she's writing her autobiography. So, very exciting stuff. So, I like that time era. I feel like I should get to this before the end of the year because if not, I feel like people will come for me at this BookTube channel. So I'm going to put Evelyn. I'm doing it. I'm really doing that. I did that. Okay. So let's add, speaking of Polaroids, my Polaroid camera. Funny story. I used to work in retail for like a large portion of my life, obviously, and say maybe 16, 17-year-old girl bought a Polaroid camera because obviously they're very trendy at the moment. It's not going to be super clear. It's going to look kind of like a little older. That's the look of it. Well, the girl returned it because she said,
the pictures look like old, and like I tried to fix it, but like they don't look new.
that probably wasn't her voice, but I'm But no, it actually was her voice. It was her voice. They don't look new. And then, the manager at the time was like, but
that's the whole point of a Polaroid camera is you want the vintage look.
And she's like,
like, can I just return it?
Because at the time you couldn't return these. You couldn't return them. And she's like, no.
And he was like, whatever. It was like toward the end of the night, like when it's the last like half hour of the shift, and you're just like, whatever, just do it.
So I was like, hey, because at the time, like, these are like $100, and like, I'm in college. I think I got $100 to just. This is me just, just throwing it out there. Absolutely not. I don't got that type of cash. So because it was returned, it was considered damage. I can take that off your hands. Like I'll buy it. Like it's fine. And he's like, okay, that does me, doll. So I bought this. So I do want to thank that girl, that teenage girl that did not like the vintage look of Polaroids, because in the end, I came out a winner. So I bought this for $25, and I've been using it ever since. You are a badass. How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life by Jen Sincero. There's, I think we'll have times where we're feeling pretty low and not feeling the happiest, and I definitely had some moments this year where I wasn't feeling my happiest and was feeling kind of low on myself. And my mom kind of suggested that I start reading some of these passages, and it's just supposed to just remind yourself that, like, and you're good, you're great, and just not beat myself up about that. So I definitely want to finish the book and see what else it could possibly get. This is not this isn't normally a book that I would gravitate toward, but why not switch it up? Let's read out of our comfort zone. Okay, another fun thing that I have is Rapunzel. This is the one and only pop that I have, but Rapunzel is actually one of my favorite Disney princesses. I would say with the new era, like the modern princesses, it's her and Tiana are my absolute favorite. And I think this was my first, me and my boyfriend's first Christmas. He bought me a pop. He asked me which my favorite princess was, and it was Rapunzel. I made him watch the film, so I just love her, and I think she's real cute. I love her songs. The movie's great. It's one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. I don't know how it could not be yours if it's not, but I'm gonna put Miss Rapunzel at the bottom. I think she's gonna match really well with the camera. So, okay. The book I would like to read by the end of the year is Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste Nick? I don't really know much about it. I know it's going to be made into a limited TV series with Kerry Washington and Reese Witherspoon, hence why I want to read it. All I know is that it's about two families and a fire in suburbia. I mean, yeah, I'm going to do it.
Fires, suburbs, family, Kerry Washington, Reese Witherspoon.
To the topic goes. Okay. Also, I would like to incorporate somehow, some way. Do you hear my family? They're loud. Quite loud, if you ask me. Okay. Okay. Where was I at? I don't know. Okay. Says spoonful of sugar, which is really cool. And then it has a little Mary in there. So, for a Christmas party, one of my brother's friends bought this for the white elephant gift, and everyone kind of fought over it, and I didn't win it. But for Christmas, did I get it? Yeah, I did. So I would like to incorporate these Hawaiian flowers. When my boyfriend goes to Hawaii, he always buys me these cute flowers. It's done. Incorporated. It's in there. Still not finished reading. I'm on page 141. This is Robert K. Tannenbaum, Counterplay. It's book number 18 in the series. Have I read 1 through 17? Honestly, why it's been getting a little slow for me is because I was trying to like catch up with what happened plot-wise in like the last 17 books. But I do like it. But then, you know, when you just get excited with like other books, I was buying books at the time. I was just full of life and full of happiness. I thought I was gonna start my like booktube channel, and then I got distracted and I never finished this. So I plan to finish this. So we're gonna put this at the top. If there's room. Which you would think there would. No, maybe not. Okay. Damn. But catch me in a few minutes when this is all kind of done. Okay, so it's done. You've just seen the video. Obviously, I made some changes. Yeah, I hoped you enjoyed that. I don't know if it was that enjoyable, but like, it's fun. I'm happy because now I've decorated my cart and filmed the video, so like, two birds, one stone. Yeah, and like I said, this cart's probably going to change. Maybe I'll do another decorating one, but this one is just a general, I'm happy with vibe. And obviously more books will be going on there, but so far so good. Maybe we'll do a, did I actually read what was in the TBR cart file?